When is the world going to change? I think when everybody slowly comes back into balance again. Not just me. Everything you discover in your life right now, where you feel there's the challenge, solve this one. You solve yours, I solve mine. And then afterwards, I think, when we look out, something has changed there.
So many of us recognize that the world is not in a great place at the moment. Today I wanted to take that to Master Shi Heng Yi and see if he could figure out why that is the case. Are we in a cycle? Was this expected? Here is Master Shi Heng Yi's take on that. Today's video was made possible at mulliganbrothers.com, where you can use code 2024 at checkout for buy one get all free across the Not Journals, the Momentum Warrior posters, the t-shirts, hoodies, mix and match, however it is. It makes it possible for our film crew to get out to the Shaolin Temple Europe to be able to film these projects. But before that, here is Master Shi Heng Yi on the state of the world right now. Let's dive into it.
I've had this overwhelming feeling this year that the state of the world is it just doesn't feel great at the moment, especially with what we were talking about, the polarizing opinions. And then there's all these new wonderful things that are shaking up the world, like artificial intelligence is coming in, AI, which is a force for good sometimes for us, and it's been a helpful tool, but also it begs loads of different questions. And there's all these things, and it feels almost quite a bit of a tumble dryer to be living and experiencing in this world. I think, and I don't think it's just for me or my brothers and sisters. I think a lot of people feel that way at the moment, and I'd love to hear your opinion on some aspects of that, but also how maybe we should navigate it. Is it a season of the earth, the human race? Is it something that will pass? And I'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
So, disclaimer right in the front, I am expressing really my view upon these things. I'm not expecting anyone nobody must share exactly the same way of how I think, but everything's turning. In my body, I see cyclic movement. On the earth, I see cyclic movement. In the universe, I see cyclic movement. So cyclic movement is part of my perspective, how I look upon things. Then, in a way, you have, let's say, periods or sections, meaning you can have a 24-hour period, you can have a 365-day period, you can have a 3-month cycle, you can have a 9-month cycle, you can have a 12-month cycle, you can have a 1,000-year cycle, you can have a 50,000-year cycle, you can have cycles that go beyond the life of a single human. Now, already within 24 hours, you can find again, there might be even 4 sections that even the 24-hour day you can see. 365 days. Also there you see, there can be different seasons. And now expanding this thought into wider perspectives. For me, it is very realistic that also our solar system, that also the Earth by itself is going through different cycles, including everything that is happening inside our, let's say, inside our universe. So the next thought is that the quickest way for us humans to change something about our energy, I mentioned it before, lifestyle, diet, breathing. Inside the field of lifestyle, I said spending time outside. Why? Yeah, because of the sun. Because in my world, no sun, no life on earth. Why? Because everything here on the earth is the receiving part of the light. We need the warmth. We need the heat. We need the energy that the sun is giving us. And if it is right, but I have no reason to doubt it. It's nice. Actually, when early morning or late evening, if you have the possibility and your eyes are not too sensitive, early morning or late evening, you do sun gazing. You watch straight into the sun. And after some time, you realize that around the sun, if you watch long enough, you will see black-white fluctuation around the sun. Very quickly, like a gyroscope, I don't know how to say. Very quickly, black, white, black, white, black, white. So there is something is constantly changing. There's something constantly changing over there. It's never the same. So at the same time, there are cycles of the sun when he starts to burst out some of his rays, some of heat, some of his radiation or the heat. Which means the amount of energy right now that is reaching us humans, that is reaching our planet, also can be different. And so there is a period when we have this amount of energy reaching the earth, and suddenly we have another period where somehow there is extraordinary much of energy reaching the earth. It's out of question for me that these two circumstances have different outcomes. Something is different on that earth when this happens. Okay? So, and now relating all of this to what is happening globally. Of course, I also only know it from the media, or I know it from people that I'm spending time with. First of all, I don't really trust media directly, let's say. So at least I want to have more sources, also from different countries, besides that fact. But on the other side, there is a shift. I feel that there is a shift coming, or not coming. We're already right inside the transition. So, and how do I handle this now, for example, for me personally, or for everyone who is involved in all of this? Whatever goes on in the world, whatever policies are being introduced into the world, whatever agenda is being proposed, if the consequence is separation, I know already my answer. We don't need more separation. It's just not the way. Everything is complex already. To make things becoming more complex, more complicated, I don't think so. So therefore, whatever it is, I always try to, the people, the surroundings that I have influence on, keep them aligned. Keep everything about yourself aligned. Stay in unity. Stay in harmony with yourself. Create it with yourself first. And if you have the feeling the world is running out of order and you think you're intelligent enough to figure out what the missing link is that the world needs, you do it first. You now invest your lifetime and cultivate it first, because we cannot bring something into the world that we don't have. And I told you, maybe you remember before, I told you, I think since many years, I didn't have really serious internal conflicts. Right now, I have serious internal conflicts being displayed maybe like this in the world. There are serious conflicts out there. But exactly because it is there right now, Now I can finally put all the words also into action. So I see it as a practice. And if people ask me, look, 3, 4, 5 years ago, it looked different, you seem to be in harmony, the world also didn't have Corona, had COVID yet. And now, a few years later, I find myself in some disbalance and I see the world in disbalance. Okay, that fits to me. And so when is it going to change? When is the world going to change? I think when everybody slowly comes back into balance again. Not just me. Everything you discover in your life right now, where you feel there's a challenge, solve this one. You solve yours, I solve mine. And then afterwards, I think when we look out, something has changed there.
Thank you so much to Master Shi Heng Yi. And you know, right now it is difficult times. We've all had this sense of something's changed. I know we all feel it. And it's lovely to hear Master Shi Heng Yi on it. And I think we just need to keep those positive outlooks. For me, I think we have a lot more people who are seeing the state of the world and they're going, something needs to change, and change will come because of that. When things get so bad, things change. And I'm noticing a lot more kindness. And that's what I want to put out there, this message of kindness, helping your fellow man, helping your family, your friends, strangers, be kinder to strangers. I just think random acts of kindness, small acts of kindness, and even big acts of kindness, but it starts with small acts, huge. Open the door for somebody. Stop at a junction so somebody can get out. Go pick up that litter that you didn't drop. You know, clean that graffiti off them. Whatever it is, go do it because it means a lot. And you don't do it for the admiration of others or the praise of others. You give without expectation. But I do want to say this, there is always somebody watching. And because of that, and because you're doing it without expectation, when somebody genuinely sees you giving without expectation, it is one of the biggest inspirations to a person ever. You don't even know the impact that you're having because that person won't interact with you, they won't say anything to you, but they will go off and use that and utilize that in their own lives. That is the power of Inspire Change. That is the power of what we're trying to do here. Small acts of kindness, given without expectation, can change the world. I fully believe that. Today's video was made possible at mulliganbrothers.com. I know you guys are loving the videos and I'm so thankful for the feedback we've received, the support we've received. And all of this was only made possible by you guys supporting us at mulliganbrothers.com. And I know some people hate these ad spots where I say the Momentum Money posters, they're available at mulliganbrothers.com. They're not our journals, link down below, code 2024. But genuinely, it takes a lot to do this. There's a reason that our stuff looks super cinematic. There's a reason that our stuff is well produced, it's well edited. We put a full crew behind this. We have pre-production, post-production, we have the directors, cinematographers, we have grips, we have editors. Like, it's a really big full team. Like, we're trying to do Netflix level content on a shoestring budget, and we're making it possible, and it's only possible because we have a shoestring budget provided by you guys. In the grand scheme of things, that's not to sound offensive, but like compared to Hollywood, you know, we're quite a small, tight team. And I want to say thank you, but I do need to say also, if you want to help support us, it is at mulliganbrothers.com, use code 2024. These are great products as well, so go check them out. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed and productive day. And if you want to hear more from Master Shi Heng Yi, head over to the shaolin.online, link down below. Have a blessed and productive day. Or subscribe and get notified for the next project. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.